SeaWorld Orlando claims the title as Orlando's roller coaster capital, and rightfully so. You will find 8 thrilling roller coasters at the world's best marine life theme park, and with notable coasters like Manta, Pipeline, and Mako, everyone visiting Orlando needs to come check out these great rides and the rest of their collection. This is Theme Park Brandon, and here is how I rank the roller coasters that you're going to find at SeaWorld Orlando from worst to best. Coming in at number 8 is Super Grover's Boxcar Derby. Opening in 2006, this Zaire family coaster isn't the largest nor the best, but it is a lot of fun for the younger thrill seekers. Located inside of SeaWorld Orlando's Sesame Street area, this fun-filled coaster is themed perfectly for the kids. Number 7 might surprise you, and that is Penguin Trek. This unique family coaster starts off with a cool dark ride section before making its way to the first launch. Once you launch out of the building, the layout is all about twists and turns until you reach the second launch. From there, riders will experience a few more elements before hitting the final brake run. Layout and theme-wise, there's a lot to love here, but sadly, this new for 2024 coaster is unusually rough. Penguin Trek complements the rest of the SeaWorld Orlando coaster lineup perfectly, I just wish it was a little bit smoother. Number 6 is Journey to Atlantis. Opening up in 1998, this mock rides water coaster was the first one to open up at SeaWorld Orlando. Featuring some great dark ride segments, Journey to Atlantis, or for short, JTA, is a great family water coaster that provides 3 ride types into one: a dark ride, a water ride, and a roller coaster. You will find 3 drops, and while the 8-foot drop is the smallest one, beware, that is also the wettest one. Journey to Atlantis is always a must ride for anyone visiting SeaWorld Orlando, and once you experience it, you're going to understand why, especially the ride's last drop. Now is the point of the video where my SeaWorld Orlando coaster rankings get really interesting and tricky. Number 5 is Manta. I know most people have this B&M Flyer ranked higher than I do, but for me, I'm not a huge fan of flying coasters. Though I will say, Manta does offer the second best drop of any coaster at the park. Going down that first drop while riding the very last row of the train is just perfection. The way you get whipped down it is something that everyone needs to experience. When Manta opened up in 2009, it really was a big deal. Alongside of the shiny new coaster, SeaWorld Orlando debuted a very impressive aquarium exhibit that is a must-see for anyone visiting the park. Now what's cool is Manta's queue line runs along one side of the aquarium, while the other side is where anyone can walk through and enjoy without riding this awesome B&M Flying coaster. Manta riders get flipped upside down 4 different times and soar just inches above the water on Manta's grand finale. Number 4 is Pipeline, the surf coaster. This might just be Orlando's most unique roller coaster. Pipeline is what is called a surf coaster, and riders, just like when they're surfing, stand up to enjoy it. But the good news is for the new for 2023 coaster is that it's not painful like most stand-up coasters typically are. This ride also includes a launch, and a rather good one at that, launching riders 0 to 60 miles an hour, and thanks to the little bunny hill that takes place during the launch, it adds a little bit of airtime to it. It's always a great launch. From there, you will enter Pipeline's tallest element, a 110-foot tall overbank curve. Pipeline focuses on swooping turns, low-to-the-ground sections, and some fun hills. I personally really like that you'll only find one inversion along the 2,950-foot coaster track. Now, if only SeaWorld Orlando can run this ride with 2 trains all the time. Now, if you're enjoying this video, then all I ask you to do is please take 1 second to give it a like. Also, I hope that you consider becoming the newest Theme Park Brandon subscriber. And if you like coaster ranking videos like this one, then you want to check out the other ones that I've done for parks that I've visited. Number 3 is Kraken. The year 2000 will go down as one of the most influential years in the history of SeaWorld Orlando. The park had to find ways to compete with other nearby theme parks, so they debuted the 7-inversion Kraken, a massive and very photogenic B&M floorless coaster. And while it is the second oldest coaster in the park, Kraken really is awesome, especially when you ride in the very front or the very back row of the train. Standing at a height of 149 feet, Kraken offers a great first drop that leads into a very impressive vertical loop. But my favorite element of Kraken is the diving loop that leads into the 0G roll. I really do love these elements, and I really feel like Kraken's is extra snappy, which makes it even more intense. And I always appreciate Kraken's Cobra roll. And one more thing about Kraken's layout, do not underestimate the ride's ending after the mid-course brake run. It really is fantastic, and I love how the train dives into 2 trenches and flips riders through 2 different inversions. Number 2 is Icebreaker. Now that Icebreaker does not feature the overhead vest as part of the restraints, this premier Skyrocket coaster model is so much better. While I really do hate, with a capital H, the loading and unloading process for Icebreaker because those trains are horrible. But the good news is the trains really are comfortable when you're riding the ride. It's just a pain in the butt getting in and out of the trains. This multi-launch coaster features a backward spike, a top hat, airtime hills, and a very fast-paced layout. And to be honest, the more I ride Icebreaker, the more I appreciate it and enjoy the ride. While it's not the longest by any means, Icebreaker is a fast-paced coaster that provides some great airtime and no inversions. Which leads me to, of course, Mako. I mean, how could this beautiful B&M hypercoaster not be the #1 coaster at SeaWorld Orlando? Ranked by most, including myself, as the best B&M hypercoaster in the entire world, Mako dominates the skyline of SeaWorld Orlando. Ever since the 200-foot tall out and back B&M hypercoaster opened up at the park in 2016, it has become the best coaster not only at SeaWorld, but some might argue in all of Orlando. Mako is also the tallest and fastest coaster in Orlando, which makes this awesome ride a must ride when you visit. The open air trains with only the clamshell restraint really makes Mako an unforgettable ride experience, and the airtime is phenomenal. Whether you're in the very last row or the very front row, there's no bad seat on Mako, and you will understand why that is when you experience Mako's 200-foot tall first drop. From there, you're going to enjoy some of the best airtime in the entire world, and what I think is the best turnaround element on any B&M hypercoaster here in the States. Mako is in my top 25 coaster list, and I know it will be in yours as well. Trust me, Mako is worth it. Now, if you're visiting SeaWorld Orlando, then you want to check out the showcase video at the bottom of your screen, which is my ultimate guide to the park on how to have the best day possible, and you're going to learn about dozens of tips and recommendations for SeaWorld Orlando. So that is how I rank the 8 roller coasters that you're going to find at SeaWorld Orlando. And if you have visited this park, please let me know how you rank the coasters as well. I would love to see it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.